Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Shogun 2 Total War. Well, last time, we began the invasion of Shikoku, and, okay, I suspect, yes, the land war's going to be a bit more complicated than the war at sea was. You see, my objective is to wipe out the Chosokabe entirely, take all of their lands before anyone else can respond during Realm Divide. For that reason, I've deployed 2 armies to the island of Shikoku. My primary army over to the east here, and then yes, further west, a secondary, much weaker army. And the enemy's done something very smart indeed, which is deploy most of their defensive forces to take on the weaker army. And that's the one they've got easily the best chance against, so... okay. I think I know what I need to do. Step 1, my stronger army should take advantage of, yes, the fact it's being mostly left alone, to just seize as much territory as it can, as quick as it can. And I think target number 1 should be Sanuki up here. And that's for 2 reasons. Number 1, this is where, yes, the stoneworks are located, so we'll lock down the stone that we might need to build advanced fortress structures and whatnot. And secondly, I'm pretty sure, yes, this army here probably can't make it back to our over the end turn period. Like, they could definitely make it to Sanuki. I don't think they can make it down over here. So as a result of that, yeah, if I take Sanuki, potentially next turn, I could just go and take our. Or in a perfect world, these guys will swing up to Sanuki and attack me there. Then Sanuki's own defences will be on my side. So, yeah. That, I think, is the smart move immediately. So, in we go. Deploy my strongest army in that direction. Beautiful. And yes, under the circumstances, I think we can pretty safely just auto-resolve this fight. We probably won't even take any casualties under the circumstances. Yep, literally 0 casualties. Spot on. So, nice and simple, we just move in, take the town, etc, etc. Though yes, we will need to do some quick repairs to get it functional again. So okay, Sanuki's got stoneworks, meaning yes, we've got access to stone, together with stone as a trade resource, though yes, given Realm Divide's about to happen, that's not so important. But it also generates a little bit of wealth, as well as making building in this province a lot cheaper. So yeah, terrace farming, which is a pretty high advanced level of farming, only 1,365 to get that up to the next level. Not bad at all. On top of that, right, you've got a siege engineer's workshop, so we could get that up to a powder maker, and 1 archery dojo. Weird combination of buildings there. Honestly, I'm just going to burn down the siege engineer's workshop. We do not need that. Firebomb throwers are not that good, and yeah, we should probably just get some public order buildings, maybe a church or 2 down. Now, army number 2, however, this one's a bit more tricky because, yeah, there's a lot more Yari Ashigaru in here. Just 1 samurai unit and 2 units of Portuguese troops. And that's good, but this is, yes, a well-defended fortress together with loads of samurai. So I think I've come up with a genius strategy here, which is, given I've destroyed the Chosokabe navy, and I've still got a navy, that means I can move my troops about way bloody faster than this guy can move his. So as you, sir, are currently in a bit of a dangerous position, I want you to just, no, get back on the boat, please, thank you, onto the boat. Yeah, now you're back on the water. Next turn, you could just start making your way over to the far side of the island and basically attack wherever's least defended. This also hopefully means this guy will mosey northwards and attack Sanuki. So yeah, if need be, we could swing round to the bottom, attack Tosa, or alternatively, this island over here, that's pretty vulnerable too. This army will simply go wherever the enemy isn't. We'll leave fighting their actual army to my main fighting force. Beyond that, right, keep your eyes open because potentially at any point, the game might decide to turn on me, then everybody cocking declares war. Because that does happen, like, at a certain point, somewhere between 14 and 20 settlements, depending on a whole bunch of stuff, like campaign length, campaign difficulty, how many heroic victories you've had, your daimyo status, etc, etc. So, yeah. hopefully, we've still got a tiny bit of time before we actually begin a realm divide. But just in case, yeah, be ready for the possibility it could be imminent. So yeah, pull this fleet back to the northern strait here, just to guard that crossing. And those trade ships we captured recently, send them round to hang out in this port, because, yes, when the time is right, or hang on. Can't help but notice. There's no, like, you know, line of trade coming off of this trade node. I think the pirates might have gone and done that job for me already, so, okay, hang on, how are you doing, by the way? Oh, you're doing a much better all of a sudden. So, okay. You can now come out in this direction, look for some pirates, etc., etc. We got more reinforcements coming in too. More reinforcements as well, lovely. Are we safe here? Okay. We can re-establish some trade, and there we go. Now we've got visibility of these stupid losers. The problem is... okay, how many of those are actually fighting ships? Because up here, we've not got much in the way of fighting. No. Okay, you go and join these guys. That's fine. That fleet should be able to partially defend itself. These guys have presumably destroyed the Mako forces here, or indeed captured them. So, right, we need some forces in this direction to go and deal with them, because 2 boats isn't really enough. So yeah, just get some basic bow ships out to there, that should be fine. But yeah, that helps out a lot with the economy, because even if we can't trade, in the sense of trading with other factions, yeah, just trading with the trade nodes generates a lot of free money. Though seriously, at some point we need to break down some of this navy, because that is way too much to be spending on navy right now. Most of that is probably captured ships, which aren't even that good. Though we should also have, yes, a decent fleet moving in this direction, just to keep an eye on these guys, because they're going to turn on me soon. And when they do, yeah, we'll need something to deal with their fleet. Keep an eye on this path here, and also blockade their ports, etc., etc. Oh, and even better, before Realm Divide begins, okay. We have now got a stone castle waiting at our front door here at Bison. Anyone who wants to come and attack us, oh, the defenses here are now elite. Though yes, we will need to have more technology before we can upgrade that to the final level, the Citadel. And in the new building slot, yeah, I'm going to get a Siege Engineer's workshop down, purely so we can upgrade that, and then train matchlock units right here at the front line. Though I will also take Master Armorer, spot on. And yeah, just keep training more and more Katana Samurai. They are solid and reliable, especially with a bonus melee attack and bonus armor. Beyond that, okay, leave everything else be. I think we are a-okay for the time being. So, most importantly, time to see what the Chosokabe are planning to do in retaliation to me actually taking one of their cities. So, okay, step 1, they're just sending their Mitsukes in order to try and take out my priest spies, which is perfectly reasonable. As for the troops, however, right. Looks to me like they just put all of them together into one. Where the cock did you get that boat from? I could have sworn we destroyed all of your boats, so... okay, we're not winning that one, because yes, this is 30 archers versus 6. And there's not much tactical flexibility you can utilise on the sea. So, that's fine. I'm willing to accept that boat being sunk. We'll send in better boats down the line. So, okay. Iko also getting on with a few bits and pieces, but yeah. I think what's going on here is... they just pulled all their forces together into one mega army. And yeah, they just keep attempting to arrest that priest over and over again, but they're not doing a good job as it turns out, though. Oh dear. People are definitely also starting to get annoyed with us, and they're breaking trade agreements, etc., etc. So okay, given you guys have failed to apprehend me once again, let's figure out where precisely this mega army has made itself. There we go. One big army here. A smaller one here. Can you guys even make it back to Io, like some of you must be able to, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's where you were last turn. But possibly, the bigger guys might not be able to... Oh. That army's got too many generals in it. Like, that many generals is just a waste of space. That's just, you know, a wasted capacity that's not samurai. Now, this is interesting. This is very interesting. What precisely should we do now? Because if I just basically put my troops back ashore again, that will pull these guys back over in this direction. Then I could just take this army and march it straight down to our and take that then again. It's a better option. So yeah, keep my main army standing where it is. But then ship... Oh, hang on. John. John. The smart option is to take advantage over this here straits. If we just park you right here, then congratulations, buddy. There's nothing you could do to me, though. No, seriously, where are you getting these boats from? I could have sworn we'd, like, you know, destroyed you, or whatever, but never mind, we will destroy you now, it's fine. So, fleet number 1 gets tracked down by just 3 boats here. Auto-resolve that, capture the boat, beautiful. We need to take their ports off of them, because, right. They've got a port here. You've got a port, but I swear, hang on. Our doesn't have a port. That's useful. And yeah, this bigger force here. We could go and attack you. Hang on, can we attack you? Are you in port or not? Well, you can move in any case, because, yeah, for the time being, we're not at war with the Hojo. So, yeah, we don't need the fleet to be guarding this area here. So you just go round here, keep an eye on Tosa, destroy these guys if you can. And yeah, I think they're still in port, so I can't actually get at them. But they can't actually break out and do anything to me when I've got this giant fleet here, so that's fine too. But okay, with you destroyed and whatnot, we can just, as I say, port to 1 force here, that's a-okay. And you, sir, with the army in you, you just head in this direction, though. This is my bloody faction leader in here, isn't it? No, that's my son and heir. Sorry, everyone's in a boat right now. And yes, as I was saying, here at Sanuki, let's just get a chapel down and start converting neighbouring provinces, because... actually, you know what? This is... No! Io is a neighbouring province, so bare minimum, yeah, that'll have a positive effect on 2 other provinces with Christianity and whatnot. And in theory, I could just take my army now and walk over to Awa, but then they could just retake Sanuki. It would be pointless. What I need is to bait them into attacking me. And you know what? With the economy looking reasonable for now, I'm going to jump ship over to Way of the Sword just so I could get out a basic, yeah, Nodachi Dojo. Because that would be a nice thing to have right here on the front line, a bison. Beyond that, though, do not spend money. And rather, yeah, just have a fairly big bank built up for when the moment comes where we stop trading with anybody, though. Speaking of which, okay, John. You need to get some ships round the corner over here to help out with Operation These Stupid Pirates. Deploy, yeah, these 2 ships over here, right to the edge. Yeah, there we go, that's spot on. And then on top of that, we have got these guys who can go and attack you. Then, yeah, it's 5 proper ships versus whatever these guys have got, which I suspect is not much. Okay, now we're talking 2 medium warships versus 5 light ships. I don't love it, but I think this is more winnable than the last time we did this. Still, a slight issue. As per, yes, the arrangement in the world map, my reinforcements are going to be coming from behind, which isn't ideal, so right, maybe we could, yeah, break off in this direction to try and get my reinforcements and me grouped up a bit. Because you guys are currently looking very vulnerable, though you will have the wind behind you if if you try and just get over here. So, you do that. And ideally, these guys, you know, if they do decide to try and chase, it'll take them some time to turn around and pursue. Because the medium ships are not fast, alright? Bow platforms, way faster. That's the entire cocking point. Okay, luckily they seem to have decided not to attempt to pursue these guys. So, right. You guys draw up here. You guys draw up here. If we're lucky, we can, yeah, sort of surround them and then just hit them one by one. And just roll up the line. Because all we need to do really is, yeah, just set a ship on a fire, set ship on a fire, set ship on a fire. They'll start panicking when they see their friends panicking, etc, etc. Like, that's the plan right there. Though, this plan does mean we will very literally be sailing into the wind. Which is not great in a way. But lesson learned from the last time we did this, which is, yeah, just don't get yourself surrounded. These guys will panic if surrounded. We want to surround them instead. Okay, we're going in, we're going in, we're going in. Send in everybody. Prepare for cocking fire arrows. There we go. And you guys hold your fire arrows for now. I'd like to have, yes, fire arrows available from somebody at all times. So, you're probably not thrilled about life right now. No, you're not. This is going much better already. So, yes, just basically fire on them. Make sure we can just chase them off, etc, etc. And then, yeah, we just move up the line, do the same thing over and over and over again. Right, ship number one is now routing. Just carefully move forward and repeat the process over and over and over again. So, move in, set them on fire, hit them with everything we've got from multiple angles. They start getting sad in a hurry. Life is good. And there we go, they immediately surrender. So, okay, move forward, guys. Set the next ship on fire. So, okay, for some reason, these guys seem to have just sort of not woken up today. They've just decided, screw it, we're just going to sit here and not do anything. And I am A-okay with that, you stupid pirate scum. Oh, hang on, they seem to have finally woken up here, which is, yes, the trade ships are moving in, though day late and $1 short, lads, because, yes, at this point, most of your proper ships appear to be wavering on fire, etc, etc. So, just to keep up the concentrated fire here. But, yeah, my mistake last time we did this was letting my ships get surrounded. So, they panicked, they broke, etc, etc. Now the same thing is happening to you guys, and as a result, yeah, things are going much, much better for me. I will, however, give full marks for trying to this trade ship, which is just standing there, happily taking it as it gets attacked from 5 different angles. Well done, lads. Still, last a few ships just quickly get set on fire, panicked, etc, etc. So, yes, you should be going down in no time whatsoever, buddy. Lovely. And on the way out, try and just catch as much as we can, because some of these guys are trade ships, so yes, us taking them, that's just literally free money. And there we go. Spot on. So, right, you've now been chased off. You're looking much more dodgy there. What are you, my friend? Are you literally nothing but trade ships, by the way? I think it might be. So, right, in which case, just to bring all of you guys together, you can probably, yes, defend yourself against these guys, given that he's, yes, just a couple of very damaged ships there. You're holding position here for the time being, so, right, we can deal with that pirate problem once and for all next turn. Beautiful. And I just noticed more cocking Chosokabe vessels, so, right, they're just spamming boats, desperately trying to, you know, get their flipping navy back operational. We need to take their cities that have got ports as a priority. Got it. But okay. Rest the money. Hold on to that. That's fine. Let's see what the Chosokabe have got planned for us next. And do not forget to, yes, take care of the rest of your boats, though. What on earth are you guys doing around there? Sorry, may have slightly overreacted to the pirate threat there. I think I said to cocking a European trade vessel to deal with them. Oh, here we go. The endless Mitsuke versus cocking priest fight continues. And they just can't arrest this guy, because it's not what they're good at, damn it. So, okay. They sent some troops... Oh! Oh, this is interesting. They sent some troops south and some troops... I mean, you've got to give them. They're doing a good job of picking apart, yes, my little pathetic weak fleets that only exist because I wanted to spy on their troops. So, okay, let them do that. We'll take care of them soon. I need to knock out their ports. Their ports are getting annoying. Oh, but now this is very interesting. They've decided to, yes, besiege Sanuki, but they're not actually attacking. And it's currently winter, meaning... You know what, guys? You have fun camping outside in winter. I'll come and deal with you in spring. That's fine. Especially given I've got a secondary cocking army that can just mosey around and get on with its business over here. So, right, just get you out there and... John, winter. We were just saying winter is a thing that exists, so... Okay, that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. My troops can deal with that. Oh, but here's interesting. Hang on, down south, I think, yes, one of their boats just left harbour for a second. So, now I need to find them. Where did your boat just go? Because now it's cocking hidden somewhere in the fog of war. And it can be very difficult to track them down, so... Okay. Deploy, yes, something to track you down. That should be doable. Yep, nice and easy. That's fine. So, decisive victory. We lost the damaged ship, but we destroyed your ship too. So, honestly, we didn't need the damaged ship. That's just saving me money, thank you. Though, blimey. The Iko-Iki are actually doing, yes, a very, very good job expanding right now. Well done, guys. I'm genuinely not sure if they turn on you during Realm Divide, because, I mean, technically, they shouldn't, because they don't like or respect or obey the Shogunate. Their entire thing is they're rebelling against them. And yeah, if the Iko-Iki just become a buffer state between me and the rest of Japan, that will be spot on, though. Hang on a minute here. You've cocking lost Tosa, haven't you? Right, that city is now rebel. Brilliant. You've just lost your biggest, most well-defended city, because that was an actual cocking fortress, so... oh, things are not going well for Team Chosokabe right now. Also, just out of interest, given you guys are completely failing to, yes, convert me, I could try and convert them. Or alternatively... Okay, demoralizing the army with the daimyo in it is going to be difficult, so... You know what, we'll just try and see if we can, like, you know, convert you. And there we flipping go. So, right, you've renounced your old ways. You can just naff off for a bit. I think you come back from that. So, yes, you've just disappeared, though. Did you just level up, my friend? Oh, you did as well. Okay, bloody hell, this guy is becoming all-powerful at this point. You know what? Let's just, you know, focus a bit on converting characters here, given that potentially you're going to be doing that quite a lot. Oh, and do not forget to, yes, upgrade the powder maker right here, so we can start training proper troops here in Bison, because, nice thing is, yeah, Matchrock Ashigaru are still Ashigaru, so bonus armor to those guys, I'm not going to say no. I'm going to be honest, though. I'm kind of being tempted to maybe put together a small third army, just to go and snipe Io, if potentially, yeah, this secondary force is going to go and try and save our, and you are busy here, so, okay. We've got some Yari cavalry, who are great, but not precisely well suited to sieges, actually. Just to break 4 ships off, yeah, the actual fleet here. Send them over to Bingo. Over at Bichu, yeah, we've got some experienced archers, Yari Ashigaru, etc., etc. You fine, yeah, you're just fine with that. Mix them with the Yari cavalry. You guys, you should be able to provide something, like, say, okay, gunners aren't really going to help much in a siege. Okay, archers will, though. That will work nicely, so, okay. A small force here, just nipping over the water, could probably break into Io and just take it. No trouble. So, oh, now this is a plan. 2 armies is for losers. 3 armies, that's the solution. And don't forget to keep investing in the cocky gold mine, John, because it is very literally a gold mine. And it's also weirdly cheap. It just takes bloody ages to actually dig out. I mean, potentially long term, we might want to move, my Mitsuke from Aki up to Iwami. Because once that's done, I build just a basic market and whatnot. Even though the farmland here is terrible, I mean, the gold mine alone is worth a lot, so... okay, keep an eye on that. That might be where we want to take this. But, yes, for the time being, let's just enjoy you guys freezing to death in the colds. Now, the big question is... okay. How many actual ships do these cocking pirates still have? I simply don't know. So, right. I'm going to go and repair my fleet before we actually engage in one final mega fight against these stupid losers. But yeah, these guys at least we could just take out in order to grab... lost a trade ship to gain a trade ship. Well done, John. Also, it turns out at this point, yes, basically my entire land border is the Koiki. Okay, you guys are doing really well, actually. Hang on. Can I maybe, like, give you a small gift or something? Because, I mean, we're kind of okay with each other. Oh, hang on. That's way better than I thought we were going to be with each other, despite the religious differences. Okay, we're slowly becoming not really friends. We don't hate each other. They clearly hate everyone else a lot more. I'm just going to give you guys a grand, just as, like, you know, a little thank you for being very helpful to me. There we go, gift appreciated, lovely. Turns out things are not going well for the Date, by the way. The Date are not doing well. Though conveniently, yeah, it would appear that the Takeda are taking some of the Date's land, as opposed to the Hojo. I'm pretty sure some of this used to be Hojo. Date took it, Takeda took it back, so, right. The Hojo lands are now very spread out, literally divided by the Takeda, and also a really weird shape, so hopefully that's going to make it difficult for them to reinforce their front line. Still, have a nice winter, lads. Let's just crack on with our business here. Lovely. And I'm kind of hoping maybe they'll respond to, you know, the whole issue of winter attrition by actually attacking me. But it would appear not. Fascinating. And gosh darn it, the Wako pirates are coming in. They've got a fairly large amount of, oh dear. I'm going to suggest we try and back away, just heal up those ships a little bit, and then... you guys are starting to annoy me. You guys are really starting to annoy me. Please just naff off and leave me alone. Okay, get that fleet into, yes, this port right here. Heal it up, and also train a new ship just to further back them up a little bit. Trade ships, you just hide down here and wait for, yes, these guys to actually come and deal with the situation properly. And okay, the situation here is now, you guys are still outside the walls. You've taken a bit of damage. And I've taken a tiny bit of damage too, so... honestly, that was a bit of a wash, all things considered, but okay. Step one, we can just walk in here and help ourselves to this nonsense. So, you win, no trouble whatsoever. We occupy that, spot on. Now as a result, okay. I can't do it this turn, but next turn, could I just walk over the water and get to our? Because we might be able to. And yeah, repair that. We've got improved irrigation. This is a barren soil. That's not really worth investing in. Dear, oh flipping dear. One market, though. That's not bad. But yeah. I think we've got no choice but to sally out and take on these bastards. Which is going to be, yes, therefore, an offensive fight, which I'm not thrilled about. But we're just going to have to make do. So this here is a very, very interesting army, which is, one, there's a cocking 5 generals, which is just a waste of space. Then, they've got proper Yari cavalry, which is very sexy, so right, my own cavalry needs to be very careful. 10 million katana samurai, handful of, Chosokabe bow samurai, so bow samurai but better, because these guys are the archer faction. And I've got, 3 units of archers of my own, who are very experienced, but not samurai, not Chosokabe specialists, so that's going to be difficult. Then firebomb throwers. They are not really too much of a problem. We can pick them apart before they get up to me. The trick is going to be, yeah, dealing with that many katanas. And I think the solution's going to be with my brand new cocking cavalry. The Donderbuss Cavalry. The problem being, they've got anti-cavalry cavalry who can absolutely slaughter my Donderbuss Cavalry. So we need to take out their cavalry so my cavalry can, oh dear. This is going to be interesting, yes. As is the fact, I've got plenty of guns. They've got none. And guns can absolutely tear Katana Samurai apart. But they're vulnerable too, so... yeah, this is not going to be an easy fight. And then again, actually, in a 1v1 fight, don't forget, your samurai have got improved armor. So we should do pretty well if it just comes to a straight-up fight there. And actually, Yari Eshigaru, with a +2 armor and 2 experience, they will hold very well against Katana Samurai too. So okay. The field is pretty flat. The deployment area is pretty small. In theory, of course, there is a small hill here. But they are not going to come to me. They're going to want me to come to them. They have actually got... ooh, a really weird-shaped hill, actually. Okay. That's sort of interesting. I mean, they're probably just going to draw up on that and hold there, which they're allowed to do. They're the defenders. And if so, we need to find a way to potentially bait them out. But these guys, these are the real cookie killers right here. Donderbuss Cavalry, who have basically got, yes, ridiculous mega shotguns, and, as you can see, the range on them is not very impressive. But anything inside this range gets melted, but they themselves, of course, will be melted by anything that shoots them, because they're cavalry. Cavalry in this game just melts, so we need to take out their Yari Cavalry in particular. That's very important. The question is, yeah... how are we going to do this? Honestly, we could just have, yeah, missile troops at the front, then a line of infantry, start the fight, and then just see what happens next. Though, you know what? No reason not to draw up a tiny bit further back, just in case they decide, for some reason, they want to rush us. And I would love to maybe just bait them forward, using my light cavalry. So, okay. They are not currently on the hill. And they are moving forwards. Okay. This is a very, very interesting indeed. So, right, if they want to come at me, I am willing to let them cocky try. I'd say we just want to, yeah, fall back a little bit so my gunners have got a very good high ground position. Use Yari Ashigaru to just guard the flanks, shoot everything with guns as they come in. So, okay. This is good. This is very good. This is precisely what I was looking to say. Okay, everybody just fall back a little bit. Fall back a bit. If they really want to do this, let them. Because with the advantage of a hill, my gunners can do beautiful, sexy, wonderful things at just raining down fire on the bloody Katana Samurai. So, yeah, let them. Just draw up here, and once you're in the right position, yeah, as they come in, we can just fire, and then keep firing all day, every day. That is fine. Once you guys are in position, go into a spear wall, obviously. The real trick's going to be, yeah, how to use you guys, because you are vulnerable to counterattack. So, I think they're sending their Yari Cavalry to, yes, go and intercept my cavalry immediately. We need to be very careful with these guys. And as for my light cavalry, they will be shredded by Yari Cavalry. Like, these guys have a massive cavalry advantage. But that's fine, because I have got, you know, guns, archers, all the rest of it. And, honestly, if they send just, like, you know, one unit, and they get a bit too close to, yeah, my spears and whatnot, baiting them to charge their Yari Cavalry straight into my shotgun blast. Not a terrible idea, potentially. So you just, yeah, hold right there, and we'll see what's about to happen. And I know they're going to start shooting me with the bow samurai. That is fine, because my front line is the katana samurai. Those guys have got bonus armor. They can take a little bit of arrow fire. That's not going to be an issue, and... Oh, they are sending their generals. Okay. They've got so much cavalry off in that direction. Do they have any in this direction? I don't think they do. They've sent everything off to one side. So, in that case, right. You guys spread out a bit. You guys come out of Yari Wall. And yeah, go over to this side. You guys just stretch out even more. That would be good, actually. And yeah, I want you to get over to this flank and just further protect the rear. Because potentially, actually, you guys on a high ground could do something kind of interesting. So you turn as well. That's all absolutely fine. But yeah, these guys on a high ground firing down. That is interesting. I hadn't really considered that before, but I mean, in theory, they could do it. You just, yeah, get a little bit further forward, please. That is fine. And yeah, you guys get, like, right up the rear. I need you right up the rear, please, because they are 100% sending their cavalry at that flank. But we are ready for them. So, okay. Katana Samurai, under attack. That's fine. We knew that was going to happen. Don't worry about it, guys. You can take it. I believe in you. And when they send their troops forward, yeah, I think we can do a much better job at dealing with them than they can do to you. But yeah, the interesting bit is over on this side. So we've already got... hang on. You guys going to get a shot in a second. You guys going to get a shot in? Feel free to fire if you want to. Does a shot exist? Or are you just worried about... oh, hang on. You've got a bit of a shot. You've got a bit of a... oh dear. Oh, flipping dear. Looks to me like you're dead. Also, guys, spear wall. Spear wall, spear wall. What the cock is going on right now? And, okay. You've got your light cavalry. Light cavalry, I'm going to do great against, yeah, flipping a bow samurai, but they'll do something. Okay. Everything's going to be fine. Should we put you straight into stand and fight mode? I mean, honestly, that's probably not a bad idea, though. Oh, blimey. The firebomb throwers. Right, they're going to potentially cause some trouble. But yeah, you guys are... oh, tiny bit battered, possibly shot by your own guys there. You just hold position. Okay. There's a lot of cavalry just hanging out over here, waiting for an opportunity to do something. So, you just turn over in this direction. This is all going to be fine. Probably. But yes, there's now a lot going on. You guys just move forward. You guys, okay. Just get one, yeah, horse stuck here if you can. Take out those guys. Just shoot the Yari cavalry if the opportunity presents itself. A jab. Hit the bow samurai. Some of them are taking the bait here. We're now just shooting it down onto the front line with my guns, which is good. Speaking of which, yeah, we're just going to slam into those guys. It's not going to do much, but it's going to do something. You're going to hold the line. You're going to hold the line. You've just done... so you may notice this unit is dead. Welcome to the lovely sexy world of Donderbuss Cavalry. They just kill everything. So, okay. You take out, yes, the next lads. More's coming in. You then just, yeah, reposition yourselves to here. They're desperately going to try and do something to protect their bow samurai, who are taking a lot of damage. So, yeah, one katana is rushing them down. Done some good work to you. Get out of... oh, blimey, that was the cocking of bomb throwers. They can do good work if you don't deal with them, which I didn't on this occasion. So, right. Guys. Get over here. One of you, get over here. Deal with all of that. That is fine. We're firing down on them, which is marvellous. How's life going over here? I mean, their cavalry appears to be... right, their cavalry appears to be in trouble. I'm going to send one unit of Donderbuss over to, you know, assist. And uh-oh. I think they're bombing our general right now. Can you get back, please? You're currently being bombed. So, right. Everything's probably fine, aside from my light cavalry being absolutely exposed to all sorts of trouble. The front line is being fired upon. So, yeah, I think their front line is kind of falling apart. Just get my... no, not you. Not you. Stay where you are. Continue fighting those guys, if you'd be so kind. So, okay, there's a lot of trouble going on here. The front line is looking dicey. I'll admit the Katana Samurai have been kind of exploded a fair amount. But their front line is looking dicey too. And they're also running out of cavalry pretty soon. And crucially, my Donderbuss Cavalry are still fine. So, right. You guys just do what you can. Activate rally on, like, these guys. That's a-okay. Like, you know, inspire them and everything. I want these guys to just stand and fight, please. Stand and fight. You guys just do your job and... I think they're already routing, aren't they? Yes, they were routing, so we couldn't do that. So that's fine. You just turn in, deal with them. They're shaken. This line over here is fine. There's nothing left over here, so you guys just turn and deal with that. Honestly, yeah, it's time for the Donderbuss to get out and do their thing. Like, they're going to be the ones who win this right now. So, you just position yourselves over here. Take out the bomb throwers, if you'd be so kind. Just get over to them, and yep, just fire. Continue firing, guys. It can be a little bit awkward to get a good angle, but... Right, they appear to be dead. Well done. And then we just basically, yes, send you forward to deal with the rest of everybody. Though, hang on. I feel like the front line is entirely collapsed at this point, which is not so good. So, yeah, I think actually possibly the Katana Samurai have sort of given up a little bit. Okay, so we don't have a front line anymore. Probably should have chosen to stand and fight. That would be good. But what's left is dicey. And we do have some light cavalry. And also, hang on, that's the... Oh, that's the Donderbuss! Okay. Do I want to send in? Yes. I'm going to send the Donderbuss over to you on that side. And then the Donderbuss over to... Yes, you over on the other. This is probably going to be fine. You guys just, yes, try and hit these guys. Yeah, just to shoot the Katana Samurai. Just stop. No, don't charge them. Shoot them with your guns. Okay, shoot these guys instead. This is the downside of the cocking Donderbuss. Sometimes they just cocking... Well, you got something done at least. Well done. Okay, just get over to here. Fall away from the general if you can. Just take out some of these guys. How are you doing, by the way? Oh, you've just eliminated a unit over here. They are shattered. Get over to here. Hit these guys. And now... Okay, we don't really have, like, a battle line anymore. We've just got, like, some stuff that's happening. So, okay, just getting over here. Fire your shotguns at point-blank range if you'd be so kind. And, yeah, they're going to melt in no time whatsoever. Beautiful. 25 at 29, 8, and gone. Donderbuss Cavalry getting the job done. You have been eliminated, though. Okay, the other Donderbuss not doing so well. You guys just get out of here. Let the other Donderbuss take care of them. So you guys just, yep, form up and fire. 96, good, good. 94, 85, 74, 73, 71, 70, 69, and wavering and probably gone. I think we've just won the fight, and I entirely think it's due to, yes, the Donderbuss Cavalry. Like, they were the ones who just won that. Well done, guys. Oh, yeah. Was one a hell of a fight, and the Katana Samurai didn't do that well. But bloody hell, did the Donderbuss Cavalry pay for themselves several times over. These guys are also amazing for running down and fleeing units, would you believe? Because they can just sort of, you know, walk after them and then blow all of them up with a ridiculous amount of firepower. It's hilarious, just, oh, the firepower of these shotguns. It is beautiful. Still, I think this guy here is the last unit on the field, so we could just, you know, head over to him, blast the flip out of you. And I don't disagree, game, that was a costly victory. But on the plus side, we haven't permanently lost that much. The light cavalry were destroyed, but honestly, they were due for replacement with Yari anyway. And yeah, one unit of Katana Samurai was eliminated. Beyond that, yeah, nothing we can't potentially regrow. And a lot of experience too, especially, bloody hell, 4 experience in 1 fight to this Donderbuss Cav, who picked up 400 cocking kills. And as for them, they've basically been wiped out to the last man. And that's really the important thing, because I can rebuild, I can replenish, etc, etc. They can't. They're basically out of cities at this point. And the general even increases in rank once again. Marvellous. So, right, you've now retreated with whatever's left, which is one guy, who's now the daimyo. He may not have been the daimyo before today, but he is now. And yes, 1 unit of Katana Samurai that made it away. So it's going to take you guys a bit of time to replenish, but honestly, not that much really. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a bonus morale to, yes, your Yari Ashigaru, which is very exciting. Tiny bit of bonus to research speed of, yeah, martial arts. And also a bit of extra cocking and loyalty. Because, yes, I'm just a tiny bit concerned one day you might cause trouble. And now we're up to a very good loyalty with this guy. Spot on. Ah, yes, and do not forget the secret plan, John. Just load up these here troops into this boat, then get them ashore by Io, and congratulations, we've now got a small army that could just walk in and take this town too. Beautiful. You now can't do anything to stop that because you are in a lot of trouble. You are far too far away to do anything about it. You can't get over to Awaji either, so... oh, this is looking very good, actually. And luckily, of course, we don't actually have to worry about Tosa. We can take that stock convenience. So, all we need to do now is, yeah, take Ayo and Awa, and the Chosokabe will simply cease to exist. So, okay, this is going to work out beautifully. Also, I think delightfully, yeah, the Ikoiki have now got a land border with the Takeda to the north. And I think they might have one with the Hojo to the south, or if they don't, they are very nearby to it, so... okay, these guys are going to be a very useful buffer state between Hojo, Takeda, and to me. This has worked out beautifully. Yes, under the circumstances, given what just happened, how about you just get some more Katana Samurai out over here in Bison? That would be ideal. Anyway, keep on keeping on, because, yes, I feel like potentially, unless the Chosokabe pull off a miracle, we might be in a position to wipe them out next turn, which would be delightful. They're also potentially worrying because... okay, fascinating. The Takeda are willing to give me peace, but they want me to break trade with the Ikoiki and also the Ameko. I'm gonna be honest, I like trade with those guys. In fact, yes, they're pretty much my only trade partners for the minute. Aside from the Hojo, your allies, so... okay, buddy. Let's have a chat about... oh dear. Yeah, they're not even willing to consider just a peace with me giving nothing, because functionally, I've done no real damage to them. So, you know what? No. Absolutely not. Screw you. And as for the Chosokabe, right. They're just moving into that territory, burning a bit of it down, but honestly, yeah, that is just rearranging a deck chairs on the Titanic right now. That's not doing a thing. But okay, John, don't overlook the economy here because, yes, you kind of need that in order to keep paying for everything. So, put your trade ships back over here. That's looking good. Excellent. And then, my newly fixed up navy can just start moseying in this direction. Good. Good. Join it with, yes, a few reinforcements too. Next turn, we could potentially take the fight back to these cocking pirates. Because sure, they've got a few ships, but these ships are also badly battered. Much more importantly, yeah, it looks to me like you can... okay. You can't make it there this turn. But that is actually a-okay, because, hang on. The general and his cavalry most definitely can. So we're just going to send you over here, and hilariously that is, yes, officially an even match. I don't think so. Like, not really 100% sure that dismounted cavalry climbing the walls against, yes, Yari spear walls and samurai retainers would be a good idea. So, we're just going to continue the siege. But yes, now we do the lovely, sexy trick from the old days of Rome Total War. Oh dear. It turns out you can't actually, like, get there on foot with... oh, hang on. We may have a slight issue here, which is... okay, how about you send reinforcements to help out that army? Like, just the archers. The archers will be fine. Honestly, the archers can win it by themselves. And like one unit of well-armoured Yari Ashigaru just for safety. So, right. You're now in position over there. That is a-okay. We've also gone to one small army here, so, right. that should be a much easier fight, all things considered, because, yeah, Yari Cavalry are powerful. We've got 3 archers. That is fine. We could just auto-resolve that. That is a-okay. We're going to take, like, a very tiny number of casualties, but that is fine. We're not bringing anyone back to life. We're just occupying this territory. And more importantly, yeah, over here at this point, I think this one we should maybe just, like, enjoy for a second. Because here we go in the sweltering summer heat. These guys may have archery towers, but yeah, if we just position ourselves carefully, we can approach from an angle where they can't really do much to us. And this time, I've got cocking fire arrows to back myself up. So, oh yeah. Crispy, toasty, delicious samurai retainers. I love it. And the Ashigaru were not doing so well versus that either, so, oh guys. It was a spirited attempt. Like, that army you sent against me, that was a good army. But it's over now. It's time to just call it quits. Especially with my new technology, meaning, yes, my archers have now just got so many arrows, they can keep firing all day, every day. The arrows in this game are very pretty too. Just watching them, you know, coming in as they soar through the air. It is a beautiful game, Shogun 2. An absolutely stunning game. And here we go. Shuffling into position. The last 2 soldiers that the Chosokabe will ever field. And down they go, full of arrows. Lovely. So, okay. Let's see if I've got this right here. And the Chosokabe don't have some secret territory somewhere on Honshu I just didn't know about. But peacefully occupy, and there we go, a province captured. Great clan destroyed. Beautiful. And yes, then a little video plays, where, you know, people read scrolls very sadly, there's cherry blossoms, people die, things get set on fire. It's lovely. But there we go. The job is cocking done. The Chosokabe have been eliminated, though. I was about to say, they're also still here. No, those are just Chosokabe rebels, so we need to, yes, mop up those guys. Those officially now just belong to a random rebel faction. Though I think they're not aligned to, yes, the rebels who took this town down here. They're distinct, so, right, there might be a tiny bit of mopping up to do, but yes, the point is, Shikoku is now functionally in our hands. I can't help but notice, though, that the acclaimed bar now appears to be, full up. That could be concerning, actually, yes. Still, I would say, with the Chosokabe having been destroyed, how about we call it a punt there? But next time, right. If the Shogunate aren't already writing the Realm Divide announcement, they will be momentarily. Because yes, obviously, I want to take the rest of Shikoku by seizing this castle town off these stupid rebels. So, yeah, with the acclaimed bar fall, surely that's the point that'll tip them over the edge. So yes, I suspect next episode, things might be about to go a bit bananas as everyone in Japan declares war on me at the exact same cocking time. So hopefully you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerds, and this has been the delightful Shogun 2 Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In Fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big.
They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!